Hi everyone, I'm Judgedesire for Knowledge. Welcome to my channel here on YouTube. So this week, Saturday, I am taping before 3 o'clock. I will put this up. I'm out and about again. I have an event later. It's going to be spectacular. Hopefully, I don't get copyright for this exciting night ahead coming. So I won't be live with you today, but you're in my hearts. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel, my channel. So I decided to do a short today on briefing with me, Judge Desire for Knowledge, and introduction to my platform shows. So basically, I wanted to start with the reason why is because I want everyone that watches this show have a part of what they want out of the show. So a little bit for everyone, not just exclusively one thing. I'm a content creator, so I create my own stuff, ideas, materials. I do have a moderator, DJ Bug and Heart. He's great. He helps me out with the video content, editing, and so forth. So I just wanted to introduce you to myself again, Just Desire for Knowledge. I got my name because it used to be my chat name years ago, Just Desire. And then I put it together with help of my moderator to come together with For Knowledge because of my background in the law. So basically, we'll leave it at that and we'll get back to the channels on my show, my platforms. And we're going to start with legal matters, which is what I started with first. Legal matters is where I discuss and simplify the legal process, to enable you to understand court procedures and court filings, in civil law, civil litigation, wills, trusts, and estates, that's surrogates, family law, landlord tenant, evictions, criminal law, traffic laws, etc. What I've learned through the years of me being in the New York State Unified Court System, I'm bringing to you as someone that wants to help others in the public because I see you struggle in the court system when you're going there. So I decided to do this show. I started with Legal Matters. And so that is done monthly here on my channel. So check me out every end of the month, like next week. And I'm going to do a part 2 on wills, trusts, and estates for those who needs to make sure that the wrong people don't get your money and there's no big fusses and fights after you're out of here, after you transition, I should say, which is a better word. So basically, that is monthly legal matters. And then we move on to my second show, which I actually came about because I like a talk show. I like to talk to individuals and help them out. And I've done that my whole life. And people have always said to me, wow, you have good answers for stuff. So I decided to use my content and come up with a channel on this platform, which is me, Judge Desire for Knowledge, and I created a few other platforms on my channel. So Know Your Truth Real Talk. This show is a talk show. I created the content that interests the public about topics no one wants to talk about or doesn't talk about or address, and for people to work on their inner selves, to attract the better version of yourself, the right people into your lives, with self-care, self-love, self-awareness. I try to focus on positivity, on how you can change your mindset, and also set boundaries, which is really important. If you don't think you need to set boundaries in your life, then people run over you, they walk over you, and you allow it. So don't come later with any excuses, and I'm going to keep it real. I know I needed to put up boundaries. I don't care who you are. I set boundaries. You don't like it, I don't need your friendship or anything else, because if you cannot set boundaries, people will walk on you. I've had that done at workplaces, people I thought were friends, and never again will you ever walk over me because I set boundaries now, and you should too. All people, it's a positive thing, it's not a negative thing. You can't bow down to anyone. The only person you bow down to is your higher self. There's our Lord, the Most High. That's it. Everyone else is equal to you. There's no reason for us to bow down to anyone, but you should bow down to yourself and give yourself the love that you need. Self-love. Once you do this, you're going to realize that you have been actually not loving yourself enough to set those boundaries in place. Let people know this is how far you'll go and this is where you won't go. And that's it. Even your bosses have to be told. Just because you're hired doesn't mean that they run your show and your life. You have to stand up for yourselves in this lifetime. And if you don't, well, you'll learn your lesson. And so this channel on Know Your Truth Real Talk is all about that. There's a lot of episodes out there I've put up to be wary of tricksters, Jezebels, and stuff like that. And some other good stuff about self-awareness and things you need to, if you're not dating or you are dating, just the reasons for those things is on you. You know why you're not dating and why you don't want to, but I have shows on all kinds of things. So just go check that out. This was my second show after Legal Matters, and that is on every Saturday at 3, live or taped. And if it's not on at every Saturday, Know Your Truth Real Talk, then that means I'm on travels, and then I'm out and about travels is up. Like last week, I just published my trip on the cruise. The other part is up now if you want to go see that in the mountains of Tortola. That was amazing. And then we have 2 more visits, and then I'm going to put what was done on the boat, all the partying and stuff, deck parties, wedding shows, newlywed, almost newlywed shows, all kinds of things they did there. It was really fun. So you can go check that out on I'm Out and About Travels, which is next. And that show I decided when I started traveling more and taking care of things that make me happy instead of just working. So I decided to do I'm Out and About Travels. This show is about sharing my travels with when I'm out and about. And whether it's a different state or a different country, I share my media journals with you, giving you the pros and cons of each trip that I take, to help you in deciding if it's for you or not for you. Some people like cruises, some people don't. Once experiencing one, maybe you'll see it and go for it, maybe not. Some people aren't into the water, and some people are into destination places, preferably where they don't do cruise, they just stay there, which I like a lot as well. But the cruises aren't too bad. Um, and so that I share, it's a lot for me to go to and not experience with others. So I like to share that. I like to share the good food, the music, the beaches, which I take a lot of pictures of, which are my favorite, and most importantly, the cultures, so that you can know how to adapt to other people, because that's what we're here to do, about adaptability. You cannot just be who you are all the time. Yes, it's important and essential, but sometimes you have to adapt to different foods. You have to adapt to the people's lives, to their music, to their culture, and so that you can feel what they feel and vibe with them. And so that's what my I'm Out and About Travels is, and that usually goes up when I'm out and about, which lately has been a lot because you live your life once, right? And I'm going to live it as much as I can with the people I love. And then I just created comedy bench sessions, because this show is comedy based on my experiences inside and outside the courtroom. Even other jobs I've had, I'm going to put them in here because my major job is the court. But I did work in other entities as well before that. So I put them all together actually, but most of it is going to be from the courtroom inside and out, and things that were said or done that makes us laugh and are truly needed working within the public system, government, and public service, I should say. These things are what is needed for a lot of people to um, release, let go, and not be filled with stress all the time and keeping things in that doesn't control you, that doesn't have anything to do with you, that you can't control. So there's no reason for you to hold it in. Let ourselves breathe it in and breathe out and let it go. Sometimes you just gotta let things go. It's not worth your time and your stress. Stress brings you bad health, all kinds of things. And is anyone really worth the stressing unless it's your children? No. And you're not even them at this point. You know what you need to do. Just stay on top of yourself, think positive, do positive things, do meditations, work on you. And I'm sure that all of that will come through. So a part of that is laughter. Laughter is a good sense of release. So I created the comedy bench sessions for that. And like I said, if you work in public service, customer service, you're going to need a comedy bench session every now and then. I will be doing those monthly, probably bi-monthly, not even every 2 months maybe, because I have so much going on. Um, but it's nice for once in a while to get a good laugh. I'm still working on one. As soon as I get it, I will post it up to you. And the next one is It Is What It Is shorts. And these shorts are based on situations that we get ourselves into. And then you go, it is what it is. So those are shorts I put up on YouTube, not social media, just YouTube. When I get in a situation, I'm like, oh well, it is what it is, and I like to share that with you. Another one is my grilling shorts. I share my grilling with you, time, you know, on YouTube and my social media. Um, Actually, on all my social medias that I can, just as an extra hobby. I love to do what most men are recognized for, but not so many women. Instead of posting my body and face or booty or whatever you guys call it nowadays, like most of us all day, because that's all I see on TikTok. Nothing of relevance. I mean, if it's relevant to you, then do you. But I'll just move forward. I'd rather show off my skills. And I don't get much likes for that, but that's okay because I'm not going to try looking for a husband and throwing my face and body out all day. I mean, does that make sense? I already got my husband, so, and it's because I don't do that. I recognize who I am, I recognize my skills, and I'm just too good for that stuff. So those that do it, good luck. Keep your 1,000 billion followers that follow you. That's great, but I want to be known for more than just my body and my face. Thank you. So I do show off my skills. Come check that out on YouTube. I put up my grilling shorts for Easter. I had grilled some lamb. I just recently grilled some jerk chicken. And so I'll be putting that up today. Actually, I'll put it up as a Friday grill because that's when I did it. So I hope you enjoy those shorts and my shows and platforms. Like, share, and subscribe, and please join me with any of the shows that interest you. I try to put up as much as possible. I am a content creator. I create everything I have by myself. Not saying that AI isn't good. I just choose not to do it. I choose to think for myself. If it's not going the way other people want to, it's because I think for myself. I don't let people think for me. I appreciate those that understand. And when you're starting out, which I have been for the past years or so, 2 years maybe, it's a slow start, but I'm not stopping. My message will get out. And to those that it's meant to be. So I'm thankful and grateful for my JD4K family. Thank you all for joining me here, Judgedesire for Knowledge. I am so grateful to see all of you. Next time, I'm going to be doing legal matters. I'm not sure if that's going to be live. I usually don't. But the first live I have, which was last week, I didn't see a lot of you out there that time, but that's okay. It's up. It's about the cruise ship. And so here on my channel, my platform, with Judgedesire for Knowledge, where I bring the truth, but nothing but the truth, is adjourned. And I will see you on the next Saturday with Legal Matters this week. So see you there. Please like, share, subscribe, and you all have a great weekend. I will be posting that event that I am going to be doing later on today. And I will be posting this so that you know I'm not going live. But check out for that show, tonight's show, and event sometime this weekend, hopefully. Ciao. Okay, so I'm still recording.